This time, I'll be giving you a short orientation about the subject Computer Engineering Drafting and Design. So, again, this is 3 hours lecture laboratory and we'll be working online. This course focuses on the principles of layout of electrical, electronics, and logic drawings, stressing modern representation used for block diagrams, wiring assembly, drawings, printed circuit board layouts, and etching. So, hindi to katulad ng AutoCAD ha. So, kaya drafting and design. So, actually, yung content ng ating syllabus, kung titingnan natin yung binigay ng CHED memorandum on this one. More on for electronic side talaga to. So in my case kasi, napag-aralan ko naman ito nung tayo pinag-master sa De La Salle University. Pero since most of you here ay mga computer engineering, so I'll make sure na pang CPE yung orientation ng pagtuturo natin for this course. So ililimit natin na needed lang for CPE. So, ito yung mga requirements natin or expectation natin after finishing this course. Number one, apply technical drafting principles. Siyempre, you have to demonstrate in creating and interpreting electrical, electronic, and logic diagrams using modern drafting standards, symbols, and conventions. So I understand meron kayong mga electronic subject, electrical subjects, or courses, pero very relevant na balikan natin yan. Pero in our case, siguro since nag-install kayo ng MATLAB, gagamitin naman natin yung Simulink. Part kasi ng MATLAB, nasa loob ng MATLAB yung Simulink para mas maintindihan natin yung mga different electrical, electronic, and logic diagrams na needed natin for our design. The second would be design and simulate electronic systems. So you have to utilize schematic tools, circuit simulation software, and PCB design processes to develop functional layouts and evaluate design performance. Siguro LT-SPICE or Q-SPICE yung gagamitin natin for the circuit simulation and even multi-sim. And then for the PCB side, siguro hindi ako masyado magpo-focus on that one. Pero pwede kayong gumamit ng EDA tool available online para mas ma-visualize natin yung ating mga designs. And then integrate professional and practical skills. So you have to exhibit accuracy, clarity, and adherence to industry standards in documentation while considering real-world issues such as wiring, packaging, manufacturability, and safety in electronic design. Siyempre, ganun naman lahat. Hindi lang naman for our course but even for other courses or programs, lahat naman may mga standards na kailangang i-meet. In our case, we are using IEEE standards na kailangan nag-adhere doon yung mga designs na ginagawa po natin. So these are the course content. In some parts of our discussion naman, magle-lecture tayo and then some naman more on machine problems or experimentations. So I'll be giving you short introduction about computer engineering, drafting, and design. Babalikan natin yung block diagrams and flow charts. And then electrical, electronic, and logic components, designation, standards, and abbreviations, hand sketch schematic diagrams, circuit layout simulation tool, wiring and cabling diagrams, electronic packaging, PCB design process, PCB design issues, and finally etching. Yung ating teaching method strategy, syempre, we'll be having some lectures, class discussion, guided practice, machine problems, experimentation. Then, the usual, we'll be doing final project and documentation using IEEE paper. So, ganun din, meron tayong preliminary report or performance of the experimentation, and then the final report, practical assessment, and the projects as needed. So just like the previous course na binanggit ko kanina, ganun din lang naman yung nilagay ko sa student requirements and expectations. So welcome to Computer Engineering Drafting and Design. Let's have a great semester.